Welcome to episode 6 of the DigitAge Academy podcast and video series. Our focus is on online learning and academic-related activities, covering issues and strategies in digital media and content creation, including podcasts, instructional videos, coaching, entrepreneurship, digital marketing, seminars, training workshops, and other educational, informative, and exciting content. You are welcome to DigitAge Academy podcast once again, where we dive deep into the topics that shape our world today. I'm your host, Mohammed M. Goni, and in this episode, I am going to explore a hotly debated topic, the value of skills versus degrees, inspired by Professor Isa Ali Ibrahim Pantami's book, Skills Rather Than Just Degrees. Professor Pantami's book has stirred quite a bit of controversy, with many critics jumping to conclusions without fully engaging with its content. Today, we are going to clarify the core message of the book and discuss why practical skills are crucial in the contemporary job market. Let's start by addressing some of the main points of criticism. First of all, many critics didn't even read the book before voicing their opinions. They relied on the viewpoint of influential figures they idolize, rather than forming their own informed perspectives. Secondly, some critics misunderstood Pantami's message, thinking he was advocating for skills instead of degrees, while in reality, he emphasizes the importance of complementing a degree with practical skills. Another common point of confusion was the critique from Professor Ibrahim Pantami, who focused on the use of English in one of Professor Isa Ali Pantami's book titled The Scholar's Journey, Navigating Academia, rather than the content of the book, Skills Rather Than Just Degrees. This led some to misinterpret his criticism as a dismissal of the book's Skills Rather Than Just Degrees core argument. A significant aspect of the criticism revolves around the legitimacy of Pantami's professorship, with scholars like Professor Farouk Perogi questioning the process by which he obtained his title. This skepticism has led to a dismissal of his work without a fair evaluation. As far as many are concerned, Professor Isa Ali Pantami has met the initial requirement for a professorial candidate by obtaining a doctorate degree in his specific area of specialization and having already attained the role of assistant professor at another university. Nevertheless, I'll leave that for the academics to deliberate. Our focus is on skills rather than just degrees. Lastly, there were criticisms rooted in religious differences, specifically between Sunni and Sufi tradition. This should not detract from the academic and practical contributions of the book. In the heat of the event, Professor Isa Ali Pantami invited critics of his book, Skills Rather Than Just Degrees, to a public debate, claiming that some academics have distorted and misunderstood its message on social media without fully engaging with it. Pantami proposed that his critics nominate 3 representatives for the debate to take place at a university of their choice in Nigeria. He emphasized that instead of criticizing his book indirectly, they should challenge him or defend their argument in front of a neutral audience. This challenge by Professor Pantami provoked some of his critics even more, pushing critics like Professor Ibrahim Pantami to hit back even harder. Now, let's dive into why skills are so essential in today's world. The global job market has evolved significantly. A degree, while important, often isn't enough on its own. Employers are looking for candidates who can demonstrate practical abilities and problem-solving skills. The World Economic Forum highlights that by 2025, skills like analytical thinking, creativity, and complex problem-solving will be among the most sought after by employers. And it's not just about getting a job. Skills can make you more adaptable to the rapid pace of technological change. For example, knowing how to code or analyze data can set you apart in many fields. Moreover, combining a degree with entrepreneurial skills can enable self-employment. You can create your own opportunities rather than relying solely on traditional employment markets. Let's look at some real-world examples. Think of Steve Jobs. Despite not completing his degree, his exceptional skills in innovation and entrepreneurship led to the creation of Apple, one of the world's most valuable companies. In the legal field, a degree in law is crucial. However, practical skills in negotiation and critical thinking are what truly distinguish successful lawyers. Studies show that practical legal skills can significantly impact case outcomes and client satisfaction. Engineers require a diverse set of skills to excel in their field. These include technical skills, up-to-date technical knowledge, mathematical ability, scientific acumen, and analytical skills are fundamental for engineers. Engineers also require soft skills, effective communication, teamwork and collaboration, problem solving and critical thinking, adaptability, leadership, time management, professional networking, and emotional intelligence are crucial. Business skills, knowledge of business operations, research and critical thinking skills enhance an engineer's ability to contribute to a company's success. For example, a civil engineer who learns software tools like AutoCAD and project management techniques not only increases their employability, but also enhances their ability to contribute effectively to multidisciplinary teams and complex projects. As part of this conversation, I'd like to share some valuable advice from Professor Pantami himself. In a reply to Malam Ahmed, a new graduate of computer science, on his Facebook page, Pantami said, reply by Professor Isa Ali Pantami to Malam Ahmed. I am proud of you. It is not easy to graduate with a first class in computer science. May the Almighty Allah bless you. Take the following observations, please. 1. The skills we encourage are beyond what you have mentioned. We encourage more social, soft, and hard skills to succeed in the fourth industrial revolution. Secondly, troubleshooting or computer maintenance is good. However, you have the potential of becoming a successful innovator through AI, robotics, blockchain, and CS, among others. Hard skills in the Industry 4.0 are not about plumbing or carpentry, etc., but building your skills on artificial intelligence, blockchain, virtual reality, artificial reality, QC, etc. Many of your northern youth should understand that seeking employment should not be restricted to Nigeria. There are millions and millions of opportunities globally. Most of our friends from the South always secure jobs in Europe, America, and Asia, among others. Unfortunately, most of our northern youth only focus on Nigeria. If you improve your skills and enroll in relevant certifications, the sky is your limit, inshallah. Fourth, your degree is important. It has its own benefits. We all acquired and we encourage our mentees, children, and all the younger ones who look up to us to obtain it. However, and unfortunately, in the fourth industrial revolution, it is mostly not enough and not sufficient. It is part of your ingredient for success, but not the only one. We need to consider it as a foundation of building a career. We leverage on its strengths and work on its weaknesses. Immediately after my first 5-year degree over 21 years ago, I enrolled in a Cisco certification for almost 2 years to address certain limitations of hard skills in our degrees. You may wish to make a similar approach. I advise you to kindly read our book, Skills Rather Than Just Degrees, as we propose many modules for you and for institutions, including constant interaction beyond industrial training between academia, industry, and government to complement each other and make our graduates more successful, similar to the models of MIT, IIT, Cambridge, etc. This is a brief intervention. May the Almighty Allah bless the knowledge acquired by our youth, the certificate obtained, and guide them to good skills to be successful in Industry 4.0. Hashtag skills rather than just degrees. Hashtag Professor Pantami. Hashtag scholar. End quote. Moving on. How to prepare for the job market. It's crucial to integrate skills development into academic programs. Many universities are now incorporating internships and co-op programs into their curricula, providing students with hands-on experience that enhances their employability. The National Association of Colleges and Employers found that graduates with internship experience are significantly more likely to receive job offers. To prepare effectively for the job market, it's crucial to integrate skills development into academic programs. Institutions and educators should embed practical skills development within academic curricula and encourage continuous learning and skills acquisition even after graduation. Online platforms like Coursera, edX, and LinkedIn Learning offer courses that help professionals stay updated with industry trends and skills. In conclusion, Professor Pantami's book, Skills Rather Than Just Degrees, advocates for balanced approach to education by valuing both degrees and practical skills. We can prepare for a more resilient and adaptable workforce capable of thriving in a rapidly changing world. For further reading and case studies, check out resources like the World Economic Forum's Future of Jobs report and the National Association of Colleges and Employers Internship and Co-op reports. Thank you for tuning into DigitAge Academy podcast. If you found this episode insightful, please subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning. Mohammed M. Goni signing off. Have a great day.